If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to protect you, there is no power on this earth that can harm you. In this story, you will see how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to save this person. Group of men were traveling in the boat to another country with their goods. One man on the boat had twice more heavier goods. The boat in the middle of the sea started to sink due to heavy load. People on board started to panic. They argued amongst themselves to throw out goods into the sea so that they can be saved. The man on board, who had twice more goods and heavier goods, denied. The man said, "I won't throw my goods into the sea. This is all what I have." The people on board then decided to throw him off the boat together with his goods. As the person plunges into the sea, he started screaming and asking for help. They let him drown and sailed away. The person found himself lying unconscious in the middle of the island together with his goods, and there was not even a single human on this island. He started to question Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why did this happen to him? He started to complain about everything. He started to gather his goods, and there was no option but to build his house using the nature. He started to find leaves and tree trunks with which he would build his house. As the days passed by, he started to pray and cry while raising his hands to the open sky, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his help. Few days later, due to hot weather, his house catches fire. This person was completely destroyed and started to cry over his loss. We know human nature. When we lose something precious, we start questioning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why did you do this to me? This person also started to complain to Allah the same way. He said, why is he doing this with him? As the flames grew higher and higher, his visibility on the island became noticeable. Few hours later, he sees few people on board approaching to the island. The man from the boat said, "We saw huge flames from this island, and we sailed all the way to see if someone needs any help." The man on the island told him the story. Now look at this. The man from the boat brought him a news that the ship you were in was hit by a huge violent storm, and everyone on board died. The man then started to cry and thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for protecting him, for saving him, and now also sending him the help. So what do we learn from this? We learn that in every situation, good or bad, we have to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by saying Alhamdulillah. Whenever the calamity strikes, we have to say Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. And let me bring this ayah from the Quran, Surah Al-Imran, verse number 160. إِن يَنْصُرُكُمُ اللَّهُ فَلَا غَالِبَ لَكُمْ وَإِن يَخْذُلْكُمْ فَمَنْ ذَا الَّذِي يَنْصُرُكُمْ مِنْ بَعْدِ وَعَلَى اللَّهِ فَلْيَتَوَكَّلِ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. If Allah supports you with His help and aid, then no one can overcome you, even if everyone in the earth came together against you. Yet, if He does not help or protect you, there is no one can help you after Him. Help is in His hands alone. So let those who have faith depend on Him and on no one else.